I thought today I would bring you along as I freeze dry some Spilanthes leaves, toothache plant, and as I tincture some of the buds in vodka. So we're gonna do that right now. This is what's left over. I did leave these leaves. If they had any holes in them, if they had spots on them, like these are going to go in the compost or the chickens. But my Spilanthes grew really, really well this year. It was kind of in a sandy soil in one of my raised beds. So it did really, really well. I had some up here by the house and they did not do that well. So now I know where to plant my Spilanthes for sure next year. I'm hopefully going to just spread some seed out there and they're going to come up on their own next year because I have lots and lots of seed. That's what these are right here. These are more seeds. You can see the seeds coming out of that one right there. And I have a whole plate full, but you can never have too many seeds. To try to save as many seeds as I can from the flowers and the plants that I plant. It just saves me time. I bought one Spilanthe plant a couple of years ago or so, and now I have endless supply because I saved my seed from that, and the seeds are so small. You get so many seeds from one little bloom. So I have my freeze drying trays ready. I have my leaves, and come over here and started putting leaves on here, and this little guy, where'd he go, was on my tray. If you guys have watched any of my videos on tomato worms or anything like that, you know that I don't do any kind of worm like that. So this guy's going in the scrap bowl for the chickens or the compost, and then we're gonna go on to what we're doing. So we got him taken care of. Now we're just gonna put some more leaves on here. Because I have 4 trays and I have so many leaves, I'm just going to try to spread these out as much as possible into a single layer and fill up the trays. And here with the freeze dryer, I don't know if you can see that or not, but it does say that it is ready for me to add, and so we're gonna get that done. Let's just get the door shut. Couldn't see that, but you just press the freezing button after you get the drain valve and the door shut. So that's gonna do its thing, it's ready. That's gonna freeze and freeze dry those, and probably shouldn't take very long because it's just leaves. So let's go ahead and tincture the other. So I just have a pint jar here. We're gonna put those in there. I've got my lid. I'm gonna get some, this is like a reusable lid. I usually save my lids that I can with, and then I can reuse them for things like this. And then we have the vodka here that we will pour over the top of these. Did forget, we also need a piece of wax paper to put underneath between the jar and this lid, because just reading recently, this has plastic which can actually put some things we don't want in the tincture. Okay, so let's put our little buds in here. Of course, you want to use a clean, sterilized jar because this is going to tincture and you are going to use this. Now there is a little leaf in here, which is perfectly fine. If you don't have a freeze dryer or you don't want to dry the leaves for teas and things, then you can actually tincture them. I have tinctured those before. Hopefully this will do okay. Some of these are a little damp. I did get a little bit of water on them, but I think it'll be okay. So we're supposed to do, I don't know. Some I've read you do 1 part Spilanthes, 2 parts of the alcohol or the vodka. We're just going to pour it. I'm going to cover it and make sure that this is all covered with an inch or 2 of the alcohol. We don't want any mold on top. These will float a little bit. We're going to shake these up a little bit each day or so. Put our wax paper on there and our lid. Of course, we will label this with what is the herb that is in there, the alcohol that we used, how much we used, and the date. And then we're just going to shake these up a little bit to make sure that all of them are coated really good. Now they're going to float. But we're just going to leave that for like 4 to 6 weeks. All right, so we've got our tincture. We're ready to sit it in a dark cupboard or a dark place, cool place. And then we're going to have to remember to shake it up every so often, maybe a few times a week. And the good thing about some of these is if you can set them in a sunny window. I put them where I go outside every morning, so I remember to shake them. But this one needs to go in the cupboard with the other one that I have, and hopefully we'll remember to shake this up a little bit. They're pretty forgiving, so that's really good. So we've got our leaves going in the freeze dryer. We've got our tincture going. We're going to mark this and make sure we label it really good so we know what it is, because believe me, you will forget. I have forgotten before and found one. I'm like, I have no idea what that is, so we had to get rid of it. So be sure to give it a try and see what you think. Let me know if you tried this before or what you do with it. Anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, this quick little how-to. Be sure to like and subscribe so you know what we're doing around here. Lots of great things that we're going to be doing for fall and winter. As always, don't forget to be lovely lights today.